Your attention, please. We've just been handed a last-minute addition to tonight's Christmas broadcast. Everyone, stop what you're doing and listen. In the tradition of iconic musical duos, the spark of Karen and Richard Carpenter, the chaos of Noel and Liam Gallagher, the power of Anne and Nancy Wilson, the fire of Angus and Malcolm Young, the Dutch duo Liv and Lou, together known as Liu, are releasing a brand new single this week. It's called Secret Language, and starting Monday, you'll be able to hear it right here on Audio Underground. Because it arrived so late, we've placed it as the final gift at the end of tonight's all-Christmas show, a surprise from Liv and Lou to you during this magical Christmas week. Follow Liu on Instagram at Liu Music, Liou Music. Now, back to the show. Happy holidays to everyone around the world. Whatever you're celebrating, we're glad you're here. This is the Audio Underground Holiday Special on Sonic Scout Radio, and I'm your host, Black Jackson. For the next hour, we've got something truly unique. All original holiday music from unsigned and independent artists, each bringing their own twist to the season. No recycled playlists, no cookie-cutter covers, just fresh sounds straight from the underground. And woven between the songs, we'll be reciting a classic holiday tale, reimagined especially for the indie music world with a full Audio Underground twist. It's part parody, part celebration, and all heart. If you want to learn more about how Sonic Scout Radio is changing the game for artists everywhere, head over to sonicscoutradio.com, and if you want to catch up on past episodes, every show is waiting for you on the Audio Underground with Black Jackson YouTube channel. So wherever you're listening from, grab your cocoa, grab your gummies, grab your blunt, turn it up, and settle in. This is the holiday special, and this is Audio Underground.
This is Francie Moon, and this is my Christmas song called Shouldn't Be Too Much on the Audio Underground. Happy holidays, everyone!
The night before Christmas, when all through the scene, not a Spotify algorithm was stirring. It was indie and clean. The stockings were hung by the turntables with flair, in hopes that fresh demos soon would be there. The amps were all buzzing, the pedals all stacked, with reverb so heavy the walls nearly cracked. The winter sloths were sprawled on the couch half awake, debating if tempo was something to fake. Indigo Syndicate painted neon on the wall, graffiti so bright it looked like the mall. But this was no mall. It was Underground True, where thrift store jackets count as high fashion too.
What up, y'all? Swoovi here. Just wanted to wish everybody a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, safe travels to everybody out there. And we're still asking Santa to pay my bills.
Try not to be a burden, I just groove and chill. Never wanted much but peeps to keep it real. The holidays are coming, and if I'm asking for something, tell me, Santa, can you pay my bills? Just a month of December, a Christmas to remember. Life is better when you're living for free. Some people want presents, except I just want the attention to ease up. Please, can you do this for me? I never ask for nothing else as long as I live. Only can get so far when you get less than you give. Usually I ain't the one to go looking for handouts, but times are hard, I'm done with stress and wanna be a standout. I try not to be a burden, I just groove and chill. Never wanted much but peeps to keep it real. The holidays are coming, and if I'm asking for something, tell me, Santa, can you pay my bills? Pay my bills. Oh, I try not to be a burden, I just groove and chill. Never wanted much but peeps to keep it real. The holidays are coming, and if I'm asking for something, tell me, Santa, can you pay my bills? Santa, can you pay my bills? I'm saying, Santa, can you pay my bills? Ooh.
Hey, bud, I got something to tell you, and I need you to understand that I love you, and I would never hurt you intentionally. I just see you getting made fun of at school for still believing in Santa.
So? They're all gonna be complaining about Cole when we go back to school in a few weeks. I'm not concerned.
Well, what if I told you it was the spirit of St. Nicholas that filled my heart with love to go get exactly what you wanted myself?
Once upon a Christmas Eve in 2006, I'm talking cookies, trees, and wreaths that don't get better than this. Young Swoovi was a prepping up the big man's plate. The mama stopped him in his tracks and said, before it's too late, I got a confession, buddy. This may not be easy, but it's time and you're a little old to still be believing in a big old man. Get through that little square space. Stop the kid mid-action, color falling off his face. I'm just no way. There's just no way. Whenever I go to bed, I hear the bells on the sleigh. Mad love ended up with just a fictional guy. If Santa isn't real, then all these cookies are mine. No need to refrain, won't take any pain. I'm sitting here questioning everything. Christmas is never the same. They got a lot to explain, like where my letter's been going and why ain't it snowing on Christmas. Forget all the wishes irrelevant. Who's the imposter, the sun in my presence, and there's just no way they're giving away. Forget about asking me, actually, absolutely not okay. On dash and dance and prayers, I can't believe it's all a lie. Well, if Santa isn't real, then all these cookies are mine.
Jerry Bear kept time with a head nod groove, like a bobblehead drummer who refused to move. Split Second appeared, then vanished so fast, their set was a blur, but that kick drum held fast. Liu shot across like a comet on fire, leaving trails of delay from a lo-fi amplifier. The Ivy League showed up with scholarly tone, arguing chord charts like they own the throne.
Hey there, this is George Pelham, and I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas.
I envy children lighting up their mantelpiece, leaving milk and cookies out for you to eat. 'Cause I've been losing faith in things that I can't see. Santa, work your magic on me. Kids don't want to end up on the naughty list. They're convinced that you're calling their stockings. I'm not sure that what I do is overseen. Santa, work your magic on me. I find it hard believing things I can't explain. But I would
And then came Sarah again, glowing so bright. Her voice was the lantern that lit up the night. She stitched the whole scene with her steady refrain, a reminder that indie can heal any pain. She wasn't just present, she carried the show, the heart of the underground, as all of us know.
Hello everyone, this is Scott, frontman and lead singer from Walk the World.
And this is Mark, the guitarist from Walk the World.
And this is our new Christmas single called Christmas is Calling.
And we just want to wish all the listeners a Merry Christmas, have a great New Year. Hope you enjoy the song.
Those little white
Chris Ash warmed the room with ember-like sound, a steady acoustic that kept folks around. Sarah Shafee cut through the December static. Her voice was a miracle, bold and emphatic. Ocean Rivera drifted in like a tide, smooth as a lo-fi beat you play on the side. Francie Moon shimmered with psychedelic glow. Her surf pop waves rolled soft and slow.
Hey, this is Dawn Hiatt here. I'm popping in to tell you about my new single, When All the Shadows Were Hope. This one had me reaching my hands through time. It's really a wintry, nostalgic trip through memories of childhood Christmases. But it actually came to me during a pretty dark time. I was coming out of a year of illness, procedures, and problematic tumor, and all that said, I'm okay now. But at the time, it really got me thinking about how we feel when we face those big unknowns. And as adults, it's daunting, it's overwhelming, maybe even filled with dread. But as kids, the unknown meant possibility, and all the things we couldn't see yet were assumed to be filled with these good things, with excitement and adventure. So for this song, I really tapped into that wonder and tried to capture that awe of childhood, and I went back and remembered the joy and excitement of singing in harmony with a candle in my hand under the moon on a dark Christmas Eve. And I hope you can enjoy it on cozy Christmassy nights and add it to your rotation of winter tunes. And I'm wishing all of you hope in your shadows during this darkest season of the year.
Frosted glass and decoration, packages piled outside. The shiver of winter warms you, and you feel the passing of time. Since the winter wind blew through you, but you could still stay warm inside. When the merry year was closing, darkness was so bright, singing oh, oh, silent holy night, oh, oh, waiting for the light. In our mittens and winter coats, taste of cocoa on our throat. We made angels in the snow. When all the shadows were hope. Staring out at the side of the road, snow gray as a ghost, haunting Christmas present with the memory of things long ago. Footprints from our shuffling feet, red-nosed, rosy cheeks, fingers froze on a candle with an icy whisper we'd breathe, singing oh, oh, silent holy night, oh, oh, waiting for the light. In our mittens and winter coats, taste of cocoa on our throat, making angels in the snow. When all the shadows were hope. whispering echo. When joy was a thing you could hold in the palm of your hand, like secrets of a winter night, like pieces of ice. Oh, silent, holy night. We were holding out for life. Our candles burning bright under an open sky, singing now, oh holy night. In our mittens and winter coats, in the flicker of a candle's glow, we were angels in the snow, and all the shadows were hope.
Then Swoovi arrived with brass in the air, swinging so hard even Santa would stare. "Santa, can you pay my bills?" he sang, with high kicks and horns that loudly rang. Cookies came next, jazzy and sweet, a snack for the soul, a holiday treat. Don Hiatt stepped in with a melody soaring, her lyrics like candles, the shadows restoring. She sang of hope where the cold winds bite, her ballad a beacon through Indy's long night.
Hey, it's Dan Higgins, wishing a Merry Christmas to everyone listening to Audio Underground on Sonic Scout Radio.
Now it's December, another year's gone by. Am I burning out? Do I need to take some time? I'm slowing down, moody and fatigued. Hard to feel festive when it's 38 degrees. Well, I guess it's time to think of resolutions. Some naive attempt to make a better change. Motivation sometimes comes in revolutions. I hope next year I don't stay the same. So why do I feel so tired every year? Let's raise a glass to the loved ones that are here. So why do I feel so tired every year? Let's raise a glass tired every year. Let's raise up a glass to the loved ones that are here. So why do I feel so tired every year? Let's raise up a glass to the loved ones that are here. So why do I feel so tired every year? Let's raise a glass to the loved ones that are here.
Dan Higgins showed up with guitar ablaze, a rocker called December. It's dad rock for days. And 3, mysterious, minimal, bold. Drop tracks so icy, they shimmered like gold.
Got a powder white complexion and a on her arm and her neck. She wears hoops and a nose ring and works a job that she hates her to death. She's independent minded and innocent when it comes down to that, but she just wants to be friends. Oh well. It's alright, 'cause I'm not like me are the ones who treat you better. And you just shook your head like you were saying yes, but you're still with them. And I can still remember your favorite song on the radio. It goes, I'm just a kid in love with the girl who never know. Walking down the hallway, can't help but look at a spot. Remember back in 10th grade, after class we'd go there and talk, and you were always smiling. It was real, but it's far too late. Forever doesn't last long. In my heart, yeah, nothing's changed. She just wants to be friends. It's alright, 'cause I'm not coming home for Christmas, 'cause home like me are the ones who treat you better.
Now the tale turned comedic, poking fun at the scene, at bands who insist they're folk punk machine, at jackets from thrift stores, ironic mustaches, at vinyl collections and candlelit stashes, at merch tables stacked with cassette tapes galore, at zines no one reads but everyone swore, at genre names longer than Santa's own list, like shoegaze dream pop electric folk twist. The Winter Sloths argued tempo once more, while Split Second insisted they'd played before. Indigo Syndicate tagged the fridge with spray paint. Liu turned a synth that was slightly off faint. The Ivy Leagues lectured on chord progression, while Jer Bear just nodded through all the confessions.
Lights are going up, there's no snow on the ground. A thought out Mariah is soon to be found. Another December, the same as the last. Divorce breakdown, kids grow up so fast. Remember last Christmas, my car's on the blink, throwing up in my mom's kitchen sink. Christmas is playing, there's war on the news. I hope this Christmas to see something new. Swear I'm in blue. I hope this Christmas we can all get along. One big Utah song. Another Christmas, you know what that means. Find me a bar, I'll be drinking in Queens. The TV is on and my head's in my hands. A New Year's breakup I don't understand. I hope this Christmas we can all get along. One big Yuletide song. A Merry fucking Christmas. Drinking for two, drinking for two. Crying and fighting on Waterloo Bridge. It's the end of the world, I wish something would give. Can't reach you on the phone, feeling alone. I wanna go home. Brandy mince pies to wash down the year. Made it through and you left me in tears. Dust yourself off cause we're starting anew. My heart's burning for someone new. Please, this Christmas, can we all just be friends? No unfortunate ends.
But wait, the tropes piled higher, absurd and alive, like pedals stacked 12 deep just to keep the vibe. A bassist proclaimed, "We only play an odd time," though their 7/8 groove was just 4/4 with rhyme. A singer declared, "We don't care about streams, but check Spotify stats in between dreams." Someone sold candles that smelled like old amps. Another sold scarves with lyrics from camps. The merch table groaned under tote bags and pins, with slogans like DIY saves sins. A fan bought a shirt 3 sizes too small, because indie sizing ignores logic at all.
Twinkling together hand in hand. Every heart is glowing with joy and cheer. Wrap up the memories, it's that time of year. From cozy firesides, the streets aglow. Gather your loved ones, let the good times flow. We're singing carols, laughter fills the air. With every note we forget our cares. Whoa, it's Christmas time again. Feel the magic dancing in the wind. We're gonna dance in this old year. Whoa, it's Christmas time, my friend. Let the music play, let's raise a glass. your spirits soar. A fresh start awaits, let's open that door. From family dinners to the midnight toast, we're gonna celebrate what we cherish most. Champagne bubbles rise, the clock strikes 12. Together we'll create the stories we'll tell. It's Christmas time again, feel the magic dancing in the wind. We're gonna dance in this old year. It's Christmas time, my friend, let the music play. Let's raise a glass to the memories we made and the joys that last. Underneath the mistletoe, come on, take a chance. With a twirl and a dash, we'll find our dance. Jingle bells ringing, hearts all around. Every moment's a treasure waiting to be found. So let's share our laughter, let's sing out loud. Together forever, let's make our hearts proud. In the warmth of the season, love's what we see. This Christmas cheer is all we need to be free.
Then came the debates that would never end, like whether lo-fi was authentic or pretend. A guitarist swore feedback was part of the song, while the sound tech muttered, "It's just wired wrong." The winter sloths stretched their encore to dawn, proving slow jams can literally drag on, in a good way. Indigo Syndicate sprayed slogans on snow, claiming graffiti was performance art flow. Liu's synth buzzed like a cosmic machine, but only played notes in the key of caffeine. The Ivy Leagues argued about Bach and the Clash, while Jer Bear just nodded while counting his tip cash. And still the tropes kept rolling in thick, like ironic tattoos that never quite stick. A drummer proclaimed, "We only play found sound," then banged on a toaster they dragged from the ground. A band passed around a Polaroid set of gigs they insisted were legendary, yet the crowd clapped politely, then wandered away to sip craft kombucha and call it a day.
Okay. Got your shea butter?
Check.
All right, how about your dashiki?
You know it, bro.
And your Hotep manual, did you bring that?
You know what, King?
Oh, man.
This Kwanzaa, what you gon' do? Spending with my family, chill with the crew. We gon' share gifts, you don't have to spend loot. We celebrate culture, our African roots. This Kwanzaa, what you gon' do? Spending with my family, chill with the crew. We gon' share gifts, you don't have to spend loot. We celebrate culture, our African roots.
On December 26th, goodbye Saint Nick. I light a black candle, look, ooh, it's lit. First day of Kwanzaa, Umoja means unity. Ain't messing with my clique, melanated, check the drip.
Self-determination is the mantra. Constant elevation like the Haitians when they conquered their colonizers. Like a real-life Wakanda, true believers. Day 2, that's Kuji Chakulia.
Ujima, day 3, responsibility. Let's put in that work together, by the block, clean the streets. Collectively connected like the constellations. Plant a seed, watch it grow, reap what you
Spend your
sow.
black dollars on black business. Your black descendants, they hustle for your black children. A black trillion, that's how much black spending. Ujamaa, economics is how blacks will win, Lord willing.
On the 5th day of Kwanzaa with my family, Nia means purpose, build our legacy. Rest in peace, Rebecca Jones, matriarchy. Continue to work, Fannie Lou Hamer passed to me.
Hey, Kuwumba, yeah, you know what that means. Creativity, and you know what that brings? Full pockets, yeah, you know I like greens. I get paid every time I write things in my inner light beams.
Day 7, all the candles lit on a Kanara. Imani means faith in a better tomorrow. Joy over sorrow, equity over equal. The kids are our future leaders. We believe in all our people.
But black women shape the human race. Meet your maker, Queen Mother, we appreciate. You are sacred. You are Harriet, you are Ella Baker. You're a maker, you're a manifester, a creator.
This Kwanzaa, what you gon' do? Spending with my family, chill with the crew. We gon' share gifts, you don't have to spend loot. We celebrate culture, our African roots. This Kwanzaa, what you gon' do? Spending with my family, chill with the crew. We gon' share gifts, you don't have to spend loot. We celebrate culture, our African roots.
A singer wore mittens while strumming guitar, claiming frostbite was part of the art. Another tuned endlessly string by string, insisting the silence was what they bring. A band dropped their single on Christmas Eve night, but only on cassette to prove they were right. The liner notes printed in fonts so obscure, you'd need 3 magnifiers just to be sure. The Winter Sloths debated if naps were a set, while Split Second kept rocking, not finished yet. Indigo Syndicate spray-painted the sleigh, Leo added synths that buzzed like decay. The Ivy Leagues lectured on scales in D minor, while Jer Bear just nodded. Yeah, sounds kinda finer. And so the tropes stacked higher than snow, indie quirks piled up wherever you go. From ironic tattoos to merch tables groaning, to feedback mistaken for artful moaning. It wasn't perfect, but that's not the goal. It's the underground spirit, the heart, and the soul. And though the tropes made the night quite absurd, it was indie, authentic, and true to the word.
They got Christmas music popped in through the ceiling, and the refills of coffee are always for free, and the waitress on Graveyard and the early night manager are wishing that all of us losers would leave. There's a star on the sign at the Texaco station, like a star on the go on the midnight clear. As I look all around at these cold empty faces, I doubt that you find many wise men here. And I'm dreaming about a silent night, a holy night, when things were alright. And I'm dreaming about how my life could have been if but somewhere down the road I gave up that fight. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas at Denny's tonight. Once I had a home and a wife and a daughter. I had a company job earning middle class pay. Then Lisa got killed by a car near the schoolyard, and my wife started drinking just to get through each Up at the counter, he's the guardian angel. He watches these orphans through dark mirror shades, and the register rings like a bell sadly tolling for the fools we've become and the price that we pay. When I was a boy, I believed in Christmas, miracle season to make a new start. But I don't need miracles or sweet baby Jesus. Just help me find some kind of hope in my heart. And I'm dreaming about a silent night, a holy night, when things were alright. And I'm dreaming about how my life could have been if only. But I'll still be here at the morning's first light. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas at Denny's tonight.
That was Communist Daughter with Christmas at Denny's. Before that, you heard Fuchs, a couple Kwanzaa songs there. Appreciate that contribution. As the amps cool down and the snow settles outside, remember, indie discovery is the real gift. Tonight, we've shared voices from across the underground, artists who prove that originality is alive and thriving. Support them, share their tracks, and keep the scene strong. I'm Black Jackson. This is Audio Underground, streaming on Sonic Scout Radio. Until next time, keep your stockings stuffed with demos and your playlists human curated. Happy holidays from Audio Underground and Sonic Scout Radio. As promised, a Christmas present from Liv and Lou. This is Secret Language by Liu.
Hey everyone, I'm Liv.
And I'm Lou, and together we are
Leo.
And we wish you all a Merry Christmas. And here comes our new song,
Secret Language.
It's about that really special feeling you only have with a very few people. We hope you like it. We wish you an awesome evening from the Netherlands.
You make me feel alive. Even after a lazy day, you make me feel alive. Even after a lazy day, da 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 da, da 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 da. Every time I hear you and a voice inside my head, it feels so smooth, like the moonlight in our crazy minds, in our crazy minds. Ah, ah, ah. You make me feel alive. Even after a lazy day, da 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 da, da 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 da. We have a secret language and our jokes are pretty bad. I like it when you're laughing and your face turns spotty white. You make me feel alive. Even after a lazy day, so smooth like the moonlight in our crazy minds, in our crazy minds. You give me confidence by the way you look at me. With you the emptiness feels no longer.